Okay, check out this chick. So this chick, for example, so in America, right? Okay, so this chick is hot in America. This is like a upper echelon girl. She is like a Tokyo 7. Okay, I'll tell you why. She has these massive painted on eyebrows. Okay, hair is so super damaged due to excessive amounts of bleaching and destroying it for many, many years. I don't know how old she is, but she looks like she's 24, 25. You know, I think she's already peaked and it's all nothing but down from here. But dudes in America will like ultimately super, super simp for this chick. Why? It's very simple, because the alternative in the United States of America is this, or, you know, you go and you could take a look at your other options. And those options are not looking too lovely. You know, you got stuff like, yeah, you got chicks like this in the States. And you're like, let me see. Do I go home with this creature of the night? This fucking Morlock? I'll never apologize for being fat, brown, and poor. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the heads up. I'm not going to date you. And then you got this. And then you're like, oh my God, look at this. This is like a fucking, you know, like a goddess compared to those troglodytes roaming the streets. So that's why the balance of the SMB in the sexual marketplace in the United States is just totally out of whack. And that's why these chicks that are like freaking average think they're God's gift to women. Anyways, that's just one small part of the breakdown today. We are going to continue right here. She's 24. Boom, I was so right. I was so right. Look at that. MLD. Number 1. Here we go.
What would be the title of your Spotify Sexy Time playlist?
I would say from the top to the bottom, because I'll start on top and you'll end up at the lowest point of your life after.
Oh, Jesus.
So right off rip, beta male, not properly groomed, minimal amount of muscle on his body, self-deprecating, and everybody's kind of cringed around him. But he's okay. He's used to being a loser. That's why he's comfortable being like that. So there's that.
What up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Put on the post notifications, because I'm choosing 2 people who comment within the first 500 comments to get 50 buckaroonies. This was last week's winners right here. Turn on the post notifications, and yeah, let's get this started. Zach, tell us about yourself and what you look for in a woman.
Hi, I'm Zach Justice, and I'm just kind of looking for a woman who doesn't do what my mom did and get 2 divorces and ruin a family. You know what I mean? Because I just...
Again, you know, this new generation of kids that are being born in these divorced households are getting woken up again to the reality of who is destroying their family as well. Probably why he's relatively toxic and red pill in his approach, and ultimately you'll see what happens with the girl and him.
I just feel like there's no reason I should go to bed without a dad every single night, and then to do it twice just made no sense. So a stable home.
Relatable.
It's okay. Let the tears out.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I was Zach's dad who left his mom and abandoned and crushed the whole family. So I'm looking for someone who's not like Zach's mom.
But the way my mom screamed when he was in her made me feel good, though.
Yes.
Because I was like, my mom's finally happy.
Yeah, right. So it worked out for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy works in Netflix, guys. Come on.
Jesus Christ. This is the fucking start of the video?
Hey, Was. I want someone, funny, witty, someone like a big personality, Just kind of, yeah.
You trying to sign your chest up with fat ass?
No.
You trying to like do it subtly?
Well, that can help. It can help.
Big personality.
That's you. Big personality, and other assets are good too.
Oh, ass.
Ass.
Okay.
What's your perfect areola size?
You want like a medium size.
Gotcha.
You just go.
This guy's asking all the right questions. For me, like perfect areola size is like anywhere between a nickel and a quarter.
I might be a little more PG today than everybody else. My name's Hunter, and I want someone just like Zach's mom.
Gotcha. You want to get ran through by a man sitting to my right?
No, I want someone just like.
Oh, okay.
I want someone just like Zach's mom.
Well, she's dead, so.
It'll be quiet then around the house.
My name is David, and I look
He's the owner of this YouTube channel.
for Grace.
I thought you said she wasn't fulfilling you emotionally.
Fine, Grace's mom. What do you want me to say? Dude? Does that make it better?
You're just pre-ordering the MILF, like you're good.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right, my name is Savage, and what I look for in a woman, I think, is Zach's mom's grandma.
Oh.
She's definitely dead, but she's down to bone because that's all she is now. So.
It's gonna be tough. We're all looking for the same kind of girls.
Just my mom.
I'm ready to start.
Bring him in.
Hi, I'm Mitzi. I am 14 years old, and
Hey, yo.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm 21.
I'm the only one that goes this way?
I'm 21. I'm just looking for a funny and nice, genuine guy. Okay,
Funny, nice, and genuine guy. Okay. So let's say funny, nice, and genuine guy, right? I mean, I think girls do want that. I think when they say these things, they're giving like a list of attributes that they want, but they don't really describe the total package. You know, that's just one aspect of it. But again, what they go for versus what they are able to lock down, two different things as well, because they typically don't have the skills to maintain the relationship. Take a look.
contestant number 1, what's the worst date you've been on?
Okay, this is how it happened. The night ended in a threesome. I'm just gonna say that. What? So I go on a date with this girl. We have drinks, we have fun. I considered it a date. I go home because I was a little tired. And I come home and we didn't have blinds in our front room. So I wanted to take a nap on the couch. I put a bunch of blankets over me so there's no sunlight would get in. I wake up to just like this heaviness on my chest. I'm like, what is going on? Like, am I having a heart attack right now? I don't know. And then I hear a moan. And it turns out that my roommate was having sex with the same girl I had drinks with earlier that day on top of me.
Wait, your roommate was having sex?
They were having sex on top of me while I was under sheets on the couch in
I don't believe this story whatsoever.
our front room.
What?
Swearsies. I roll them off, butt naked people go flying, and my roommate has the audacity to say, dude, why are you cock blocking me? So that was my first threesome.
Shut up and take
Oh my god.
Shout out to Send Tacos, $5 super chat. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. No comment there, just the donation.
Okay.
Did you join in afterwards?
No. Have you ever heard of the term trauma?
Yes.
I'm dumping it on you right now.
Yeah. All right, contestant number 2, what's your worst date you've been on?
Where do I even begin? Well, I grew up in Wakanda, and the women there are all beautiful. But for me, there's no such thing as a bad date. Every date is different.
There's such thing as a bad date.
No, everybody is different in their own way. I don't think I've ever had a bad date.
Just bad sex.
Of course, sex can be bad. Horrendous, as a matter of fact, but let me paint you a picture.
You grew up in Wakanda?
Yes.
I love your guys' movies.
Thank you very much.
Number 2, want to know if you're
So, what you're really witnessing here, okay, I'm going to break the fourth wall, is a lot, like these guys really, the majority of these guys don't have a game. Okay? And so they're making jokes, they're cracking jokes, and they're just kind of making fools out of themselves, mainly because they don't know what to do. The majority of these guys already come off as clown. And like another thing is too, like, you know, kind of their effeminate looks. This black dude here is pretty effeminate looking. He's pretty effeminate looking, and he's pretty effeminate looking. He just looks pretty just like unkempt beta. And this guy probably, he looks like he kind of has his shit together. Apparently he works at Netflix. This guy right here, he talks well, and he knows how to control the audience well, and he knows how to control the group well. That's an attractive feature because he has some leadership qualities about him. But you're going to see a little bit more later some of the holes in their game.
into black guys.
Huh?
Do you care if someone's
Oh,
black?
I don't care at all. I have no type at all.
Oh,
Liar.
she said no. Sorry.
What? I'm saying I have no type.
That's what I told him.
You said no.
Yeah, she said no.
I'm very confused.
It's okay.
He's
All
very.
right.
There's a language
Continuing
barrier.
on. Contestant number
figure it out.
3.
Okay.
Worst date.
I got dinner, you know, and it was just straight up silence. It was just, I felt like I was pulling teeth. I was a f***ing dentist. Why you
Like a dentist.
All right, whatever. That day, it was like no words were spoken. She ends up leaving before the food comes.
It did turn out she only knew sign language. She was kind of on him.
Yeah.
He thought she was throwing up gang signs.
Contestant number 4. Tell me your worst date.
Well, it started bad because I had set up a date. I got stood up, which was not a great start. Really hurt. It was kind of a bummer because I'd never been stood up before. And so experiencing that, I like doubted myself. And then as I'm walking back to my apartment, there's like honestly one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen outside my apartment. We start talking. We go upstairs. My room, I was renovating part of the room, like just repainting it. So I ended up in my buddy's room. We're midway through like hooking up, and all of a sudden this guy starts pushing from under the covers. It's contestant number 1. Apparently I'd been fucking on top of my roommate, who is contestant number 1, and I was like, dude.
He didn't finish while I was under there. He didn't come.
So again, everybody talking about like these jokes and stuff like this. These guys really just strike me as a bunch of guys who really don't have game. They just don't get it. And so what are they doing? They're just like making jokes and kind of like making fools out of themselves. And I don't know. It's pretty hilarious to look at this because it's just like this is your competition. Like some guys, this is why like it's hilarious when I see the guys in the black pill community and they're like, "Oh, you know, it's all about looks, money, status." The funniest thing about these guys in the black pill community, they're the number 1 community that gets the least amount of pussy, and they talk about how to get pussy the most. It is truly hilarious. But again, even guys here who look fashionable, who look cool, relatively good-looking guys, right? They are all buffoons, idiots, jokes, right? They're just sitting around self-deprecating, making fun of themselves. And bro, the girl is completely not into this at all. She's totally not digging this whatsoever. And again, it just gives you testimony to like, this is what is out there right now. This is truly your competition.